So you're in a relationship, right? Let's say that you're in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 7 days in a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many times would you prefer to have sex in those 7 days if you're in a relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend, holding hands in the mall and shit like that?
Okay, let's not say have sex. Let's say just be intimate. Because I feel like you can make your person, ejaculate or orgasm without having sex.
Okay.
Every day.
But you're talking about like blow
Yeah.
job? Yeah. Okay. I have to make sure because I'm like, how you make somebody nut without touching them?
Words.
Right. So
No.
okay.
Yeah, definitely every day.
But what about penetration?
7 days in a week. You're in a relationship. Are we living together?
Yeah, sure.
Every day.
Every day.
I think it'd be an everyday thing. Because I'm that person, like, little things, well, everything turns me on. When I'm in a relationship, like, you could be sitting there fixing something, cleaning something, and I see, like, your veins popping in your arms, and I'm like just watching a man do manly things turns me on.
Right. So 7 days a week, penetration, food, living together.
What would you say?
You gotta remember, I'm old, so, man.
No way.
Because so when you get older, right, it's not really about, and I didn't believe this when I was like young, like when I was like in my 20s, I didn't believe this. I'm thinking, when I'm that age, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking every day, want to fuck every day.
Yeah.
I just don't be wanting to. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a, we can hang out, we can go have fun, like that's a different type of intimacy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could be, let's say that, because, now, couples, they have TV shows that they watch together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're in a relationship, you look forward to watching a TV show with your girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get popcorn or let's sit on the couch. Let's not even watch it in the bedroom. Let's in the living room. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's intimacy on a different level. It doesn't have to be
just sexual.
Yeah. So for me, man, I don't know. Like every week is different. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a relationship where, it was sometimes once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah, and
and that's why that relationship didn't work.
Right. So also cheated, but a lot.
There's that a lot.
Right. So you know what I'm saying. So that's a yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's why it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, but
because how you only want to have sex with me once a month and you're out cheating? That's crazy. That is crazy.
Well, I'm not gonna go into it.
Yeah.
But it got me to where I'm at now successfully. So if you think about, the people, the people that I was cheating with was the people I was doing content with.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want anybody to see my girl on camera or see my girl's body.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
That's what I don't understand. I need to be able to understand that. So I know everyone has their own viewpoints on if you're dating a creator, if them working with other people, like say you don't want to be on camera. Because I know some creators where they're in relationships, but their partner is just completely not with that. They don't want to be on camera. They don't want to be involved with that,
Right.
And so that rolls into the effect like, okay, is it cheating or is it not cheating? And then also, if you are dating somebody, because I also know creators that are in the industry, very big in the industry, and they are in relationships and say like their girlfriends are like strippers.
Right.
But like they don't make any videos with their girls and their girls are bad, nice
Right.
body. What is the madness behind that?
So, I mean, I'm not speaking for me. I'm just speaking about people that's in the industry, that's been in the industry for years, that's married and still performing, right?
Yeah. Because I know that too.
Right. Is kissing cheating?
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that an actor that kisses another actor that they're not in a relationship with is cheating?
I would rather.
Because once you're signed to an agent and you're doing like actual porn movies with productions and there's cameras there, it's not really cheating because it's we're on set playing a role.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's the difference to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But again, there's not a lot of people, lines get crossed when, you know, girls and guys in the industry, they're fucking off camera. You know what I'm saying? Or they're doing cell phone content that they didn't tell that their non-industry partner that they're doing. So that's when it gets sticky. So I think that's the madness. You know what I'm saying? Is when the sneakiness comes into play. And when you're doing stuff that you know that you're not supposed to be doing because that's not what you told your partner that you be doing.
Makes sense. So, been there, done that.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm.
You were then a content creator?
Nope, the opposite.
You were the non-content creator?
No, I was the content creator and they weren't.
And what happened?
Well, more or less, when I first started OnlyFans, my partner was in prison. Not my content partner, but my relationship partner was in prison. And obviously I confided in my partner, like, hey, I just beat up my coworker. I got fired. I've been seeing like OnlyFans. Because I always like the girls like with their little Snapchat premiums. I never did that because I was just too scared. I wanted like the legal action involved. So I did OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. But I confided in my partner. My partner was like, oh yeah, do it. And then 2 years went by. Obviously I was doing OnlyFans the whole time. 2 years go by, he gets out of prison, and he's like, I never said this was okay. This is disgusting. This is embarrassing. This is like not what I'm okay with, basically. This is a deal breaker for me. Mind you, now I'm like 2 years, 3 years in to the industry. And like he was completely with everything, like no strip club, no bottle girl, none of that. I don't want you part of none of that. Even though those are all very different industries, I feel like. From sex work and being a fucking bottle girl, but those were all like no's for him. And I still kept my OnlyFans up and going secretly.
Sneaky.
Yep.
Scandalous.
And then I also was still like stripping secretly, but it was like I had to pay the bills.
Right. Because what was he doing?
Nothing. He was fresh out of prison. Like fresh out.
Okay.
So then I was like, you know what? Let me actually take my partner's feelings into consideration.
Right.
Let me not say stopped. I slowed down.
Okay, all right. Rewind, right? Mm-hmm. When you was doing your OnlyFans, were you just doing solo stuff?
No, I was doing solos and collabs. But like he was aware of the collabs. Because he would call on the prison phone every
No, I'm talking about when he got out, when you was being sneaky. Were you still doing collabs or were you just doing solo stuff?
No, I was just doing solos. I was scared.
Okay. You scared of him?
I was scared of, like, I'm that person. I think, like, I can't have a guilty conscience. Like, I'll end up telling on myself or I just can't, like, hide and lie things, like, keep things from people that I care about, honestly. And, like, it was starting to catch up to me. Like, he was like, where are you getting all this money from? Because he thought that I was working at Taco Cabana, $10 an hour.
Where's explain what, because I've never been to Texas, so I don't know what that is.
Oh, Taco Cabana is a Mexican spot.
Okay.
It's a little Mexican spot. It's good, but they only pay $10 an hour.
Right.
And they get paid weekly.
Right.
And it just wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of started to catch up to me, and then he went through my phone when I was sleeping, and he saw, like, fans writing me and things like that. Because I would, like, take it all off of my phone. I've always had 2 phones. Mm-hmm. I would take it off, and it was still no. But he never actually said to me until he went through my phone, like, I don't want you doing this anymore. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, like, did I do anything wrong?
Not really, because you're saying that he didn't tell you to stop until he went through your phone. He didn't get out of jail and then say stop. Mm-hmm. He went through your phone after a while and then said stop. Mm-hmm. Did you stop after he did that?
Oh, no.
Well, then you being sneaky.
I would.
Then you're being sneaky because
I didn't. Oh, he knew at that point because I had to make it clear, like, because, maybe I shouldn't put this out there, but, like, he was a scammer or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. So, like, I feel like once people are accustomed to living a certain lifestyle, like, that's like you live the lifestyle that you live now.
Right.
And you're comfortable, right? And say you find a woman that you may want to marry or you don't know, you're still kind of figuring it out. and they're like, stop doing all this.
Right.
Everything that you do to make your income, I don't want you doing it anymore. Go clock into a 9 to 5, be a regular civilian, and that's that.
Right.
You can't expect somebody, you know, like if you want to maintain a lifestyle, especially like, you know, he was not really flashy, but like kind of like he liked the jewelry, the nice clothes, the nice car, those type things. And I'm like, I just paid for all that.
Right.
Well, my OnlyFans money.
Right.
So
why'd y'all break up?
That was why.
So you decided I'm not gonna stop doing this, and he said I'm out.
It was kind of like that, but a lot built up. Like it was that, and then it went to, because again, he was saying like, well, it started with no sugar daddies. That was the first thing. Like, I don't want you having any sugar daddies, because like, before I really got a fan base built to where I was like, you know, could not be working a job, you know, because like I always had a job and then had OnlyFans on the side, but like for me, before I would just have my sugar daddies basically paid like my big bills, like my rent. If I had a car note, my car note was paid. And then my work money was just my play money, kind of. So first he was like, no sugar daddies. And I was like, okay. And then it led up to the OnlyFans, you know, being a stripper, all that. And I'm like, okay. So once he went through my phone and found out about everything, it led to one day, like I think I was out drinking with my friends and I came back home and I was like kind of playing like I was sloppy drunk. Like, oh, just put me in the bed, you know. Him thinking that I'm sloppy drunk, he's like on his phone, on all these dating apps, texting all these girls. And you know, he tells me that he's looking for a sugar mama. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be the one to tell you. If you think that you're going to find sugar mama on Tinder, it's not happening. It's 2024. It's not happening. Sugar daddies are not on Tinder. Let me tell you right there. So like,
I mean, sugar mommies.
Sugar mommies and sugar daddies,
right.
None of them are on Tinder. They don't even know how to work that shit.
Right.
The real ones don't know how to work that shit.
Right.
So it was kind of like that. Like, I guess the double standard thing. Like, how can you, you know, you say you want sugar mamas. He started like going to the mall with these women. He would come home with new chains on.
Wait. You didn't see, you're skipping different parts
no.
of the story. So he found one.
I don't know, I guess. Well, he told me that it was his mom's friend.
Okay.
He said, my mom's friend, you know, I just got out of prison. My mom's friend wants to take me to the mall shopping. But I was like, that doesn't really sound realistic, you know? Like, you're 24 years old. Why would your mom's friend be taking you on a fucking shopping spree, buying you diamond chains? And that's just not realistic.
Sounds like you hating. But
I'm not hating. I was hating.
Yeah, you was.
I was hating at first.
I can hear in your voice.
I was hating at first, but like, because I mean, I literally like stopped for a while. Let me not say stop. I slowed down doing what I was doing, and I literally was working at Taco Cabana, flipping tortillas all day long for $10 an hour. And you're out at the mall buying jewelry? You gotta be shitting me. And I'm at Taco Cabana trying to figure out how the hell am I gonna pay our rent? Oh no, that's a problem.
All right, so who was the one that ended it? Did you end it or did he end it?
I don't know. It was kind of like
How recent was this?
This was 2022, 2023.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
Who ended it first? I guess it was both. Like, once we had got a new place, and it was like, I'm really big on like finances. Like, even if I just paid my rent, I'll still be thinking about like, okay, I know I gotta pay my rent again on this day.
Right.
You know, I'm just that person, and like, it was irritating me because I grew up in a Muslim household, by the way. So I'm used to seeing like, yeah, the woman is taking care of the house, making the house a home, and the dad or the man in the house is making sure bills are together, you know? So it was like, why am I sitting here worried about bills and you're out buying $200 pairs of jeans? Like, that was, the priorities were just off.
Right.
So then it was kind of like, and then the degrading every day, like about me doing OnlyFans, like an everyday thing, it kind of just got tiring. And I was like, look.
So I'm confused, right? I'm confused why he didn't just do OnlyFans with you. Like, because for a guy that's in a relationship or in a relationship with somebody that's done OnlyFans, the fans don't care about the guy. You don't have to show your face.
At all. And on top of that, like, he was a football player, so he was huge, tatted up, fresh out of prison on top of that. So, Rick, like, I think, another thing I think played a very big part in it is because at the time that he did get locked up, like, around that time of the pandemic hit, everything was changing very, very quickly. Like, from the pandemic to now, sex work has got like, oh yeah, I do sex work, so what? Right. Before that, it was like,
I get
what?
I
sell content? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like the time he got locked up and then being in prison and coming home and not really knowing the ins and outs or how like normalized it is, right. He was kind of looking at me like, I don't want my girlfriend posting her pussy on the internet. And then everybody else is like, woo!
Right.
So